The total number of coronavirus cases in Armenia has reached 4. Another 3 cases have been confirmed. All these patients are hospitalized. One of the 3 people is a resident of Etchmiadzin town. Health Minister Arsen Torosyan noted that 3 of these patients have no symptoms. The 4th one has pneumonia and fever and is receiving symptomatic treatment. He added that classes and social events in Armenia may be cancelled. The minister also told reporters that given the difficult epidemiological situation in Italy, citizens who are due to return on March the 15th may be quarantined for 2 weeks immediately upon arrival in Armenia. According to the Health Ministry, to date, 262 coronavirus tests have been conducted in Armenia and 57 persons have been isolated so far. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan noted they may stop the campaign for the forthcoming referendum on constitutional amendments amid the latest developments. Meanwhile, Director General of the World Health Organization, the WHO, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, has tweeted that the COVID-19 outbreak is a pandemic. According to him, the WHO expects to see the rise of infections and deaths over the next couple of days. Currently, nearly 130,000 people have been diagnosed with the coronavirus. The death toll has reached 4,749, whereas 68,661 people have recovered globally as of 5:23 p.m. Yerevan time. On March the 8th, a 23 to 25-year-old woman with pneumonia was taken to Armenia's Martuni town medical center. On the same day, she was transferred to a Yerevan hospital where she died. There was no suspicion of coronavirus. She had intense pneumonia. There was a tumor on her lungs, Arsen Torosyan, director of the Martuni Medical Center, told NEWS.am. 75 U.S. representatives from 23 states have sent a bipartisan Armenian Caucus letter to fund demining and rehabilitation services in Artsakh and expand U.S. aid to Armenia. The letter particularly included $1.5 million for Artsakh demining and robust funding, $100 million for economic, governance, rule of law, and security aid to Armenia. The State Department and USAID lift any official or unofficial restrictions on U.S. travel, communication, or contacts with Artsakh government officials, the suspension of U.S. military aid for Azerbaijan until it has been verified to have ceased all attacks against Armenia and Artsakh. The U.S. State Department has issued the 2019 country reports on human rights practices. According to the report on Armenia, significant human rights issues included torture, arbitrary detention, although with fewer reports, harsh and life-threatening prison conditions, arbitrary interference with privacy, significant problems with the independence of the judiciary, crimes involving violence or threats of violence targeting lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or intersex, the LGBTI persons, and use of forced or compulsory child labor. Meanwhile, as the report said, the government took steps to investigate and punish alleged abuses by former and current government officials and law enforcement authorities. The report also mentions deaths in the army. It is noted that the human rights NGOs voiced concern regarding the Defense Ministry's classification of the military deaths and the practices of qualifying many non-combat deaths as suicides, making it less likely that abuses would be uncovered and investigated.